Good morning, Year 4. Welcome to Tuesday's maths lesson. Today we are looking at finding fractions of a set of objects. So we may be looking at higher numbers and finding a fraction of them. So here's your question to start off with. Nigel had 27 marbles and he wanted to give a third of them to his friend. How many marbles will his friend get? And how many marbles will Nigel have left? So pause the video and have a go. Remember, the important thing with fractions is to draw it out in some way, have something visual to help you. So good luck, pause the video and then come back and we'll have a look at the question. Great, so you should have had a go at the question now and have something written down that gives you your answer and shows how you've calculated it. So today we are looking at finding the fraction of a set of objects. In this case, it was 27 marbles and we needed to find a third of them. So the first step will be to divide the marbles into 3 groups, because that's how many parts the denominator in 1/3 tells us we need to have. So down the bottom here, I have got 27 marbles and I've got to divide them into 3 groups. So there's my 27 marbles into 3 groups. I can see there's 3 clear groups and he's going to give 1/3 of them to his friend. So how many is in 1/3? So in 1/3, there would be 9. So 1/3 of 27 is 9. His friend would get 9. It then wants to know how many he has left, which would be all the other 2/3, the other 2 groups. So we know that 2 lots of 9 is 18. So he would have 18 left. So by drawing it out and having something physical that I can divide into groups, it's been much easier for me to calculate. Remember, the denominator of the fraction will tell you how many groups you need to have. That's the bottom number of the fraction. So use that information to have a go at these questions. So you've got 1/6 of 24. So how many will be dividing 24 into? What does the denominator tell you? It's telling you 6. So your 24 will be divided into 6 groups and you will count one of them. Then you've got 1/8 of 48, 1/9 of 45, 1/3 of 15, and 1/5 of 35. So use that visual way of working it out to have a go. Pause the video and then come back afterwards and we'll go through the answers. Pause the video now. Okay, welcome back. So you should have had a go at those questions by now and divided them into whatever the denominator is telling you to. And this is the answers that you should have come up with. So 1/6 of 24 is 4. 1/8 of 48 is 6. 1/9 of 45 is 5. 1/3 of 15 is 5. And 1/5 of 35 is 7. So use your other coloured pencil or pen to mark those. If they aren't correct, go back and have another go. Remember to get that quantity and divide it into how many parts it tells you in the denominator. And then you're just counting one of them in these cases. Have a go at that. When you're ready, you can move on to the challenge. So in the challenge, it says Whitney has 12 chocolates. On Friday, she ate 1/4 of her chocolates and gave 1 to her mum. On Saturday, she ate 1/2 of her remaining chocolates and gave 1 to her brother. On Sunday, she ate 1/3 of her remaining chocolates. How many chocolates does Whitney have left? Now, this sounds complicated. It's about being systematic. You've got to do it a step at a time. So you've got to start with your 12 chocolates. And with the 12 chocolates, first of all, you've got to split them into 4 groups because here our denominator tells us 4. And she takes 1/4 of them and she eats them. So we take 1/4 of them away. And then with what we've got left, we're going to take another one off, which is the one that she gave to her mum. So then we have a quantity left with the 1/4 and the one that she gave to her mum already gone. That you've then got to split into 2 groups because it's saying 1/2 here. So then we take 1/2 of them away and an extra one for her brother, which leaves us with the rest of the other 1/2. So on Sunday, we're going to split those ones into 3 because our last denominator tells me groups of 3. And she ate 1/3, so take 1/3 away. And then you've got to see what's left, what that 2/3 is. So pause the video, Have a go, draw it out and do it step by step. Label it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you know where you are. Pause the video now and then come back for the answer in a moment. Great, so you should have had a go at that one now. And what you should have been aiming for is that she had 2 chocolates left. If you got that right, fantastic, well done. I'd love to see how you worked it out, what you drew. If you didn't get it right, don't worry, it is a complicated question and it's about going through step by step. Have another go. I'm sure you'll get there this time. Good luck. I'm back tomorrow with some more maths.